Hey guys, Nate Tice here from Football 301. Another play breakdown here for you. And I'm going to look at the Texans, not the Texans defense, but the Texans offense. And not just the Texans offense, the Texans offensive line and running back in pass protection, because it actually quietly has become a very improved unit when Davis Mills was starting, and now with CJ Stroud back in the fold. Let's jump into it and check out this third down pass protection from Woody Marks, the Texans offense line, and great execution from CJ Stroud. So on this play, it's 3rd and 6, third down, heavy blitz down across the entire NFL, going against Lou Anarumo and the Colts defense here. The Texans are going to come out in a bunch formation, 3 wide receivers together on that side of the ball with a lone tight end, Dalton Schultz, over there. So this is technically a 1-by-3 formation. The Colts are in dime personnel. Dime personnel is 6 defensive backs. So kind of get some man indicators here, but it's also just kind of curious. We want to look where if it's a safety on the tight end, if it's a corner on the tight end. In dime personnel, there can be some disguises there, depending on what defense you're going against. Colts, it's pretty easy to tell what kind of coverage you're in here. You got tight man coverage on Dalton Schultz there. In this bunch formation, you have 3 defensive backs, 1, 2, and 3, aligned across the 3 bunch wide receivers. And so that's the man coverage, but I wanted to talk about the protection on this play, because the Colts are going to show 5 across the board across the offensive line. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 defensive linemen with their hands in the dirt. You got a linebacker walked up right over the center, right there, number 44, right over the center. So what the center, Jake Andrews, does for the Texans is he does a 5-0 protection call. 5 down or 5-0. Can't see it here because we have to use X's and O's, but he signals to the running back, Woody Marks, hey, 5-0. What does 5-0 mean? 5-0 means that the 5 offensive linemen, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are going to take the 5 down defensive linemen. So they're declaring 1, 2, 3, 4, and they're declaring number 44 as the 5th down defensive lineman. He looks like a rusher. They're just gauging him and assessing him and predicting that he will rush the passer here, so might as well take him. Why 5-0 is significant is that it tells the running back, okay, if these are the 5 defensive linemen that the offensive linemen have, the running back has sky. What does sky mean? It means anybody that's not these 5 defensive linemen that were declared, that is his guy. That is his protection assignment. So if 40 came, that would be the running back's guy. If 20 came, that would be the running back's guy. If 29 came, that would be the running back's guy. Any of those guys come, that's the running back's assignment on this play. And what the Colts are trying to do on this is trying to catch the Texans sliding in this, either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with the running back over here, trying to wad it up, or doing a half slide, which is the common traditional protection, and 6-man protection, which this is 5 offensive linemen, 1 running back. So 3 of the offensive linemen sliding one way, you got man blocking over here. Maybe a guy gets picked by the pass rush plan, but that's what the Colts are trying to catch the Texans in. But the Texans have a nice plan here with the 5-0 protection call. So Jake Andrews calls the 5-0. Pass rushers come. There's a little pick here from 94 and 44, and I would say Ed Ingram and Jake Andrews do a great job of sorting that out. But number 20, Nick Cross, blitzes for the Colts. He comes right here through the B gap. And so we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 offensive linemen blocking those 5 defensive linemen. Woody Marks comes screaming across the line of scrimmage, blocks the blitzing Nick Cross. So now everybody is protected here. There were 6 pass rushers, 6 protectors, 6 on 6, and they all blocked up very well. Now, with man coverage on the back end, we actually get to the route concepts. But that's the key thing about this. If you want to execute and if you want to hit big plays, you have to block it up. And you don't want to waste any bodies when you do so. So we have Dalton Schultz on an out route. Jaylen Nall is going to motion outside, and he is going to run an under route, under or a fin route, 5 yards and in. Under route's another way you can put it. Nico Collins is going to run a bender up here, which is an in breaker. And then Jaden Higgins is going to run an over route, a deep crosser right over there. If you notice, that's all in breaking routes. Now, also 6 people are coming as blitzers, as pass rushers. That leaves 5 defenders in coverage. So we have 4 man defenders and then 1 deep safety back there in Bynum. What does that also mean? There's nobody to help over the middle of the field. So because this is protected so well, and because of this little route concept, little tweaks of this route concept, with the motion by Nall at the beginning of the play to get outside, you're creating leverage on defensive backs. So Jaden Higgins wins at the point, works across, and catches the ball. CJ Stroud stands. He's able to stand strong in the pocket, deliver it, convert on third down, but it all ties together. Because the protection was so sound, it was gash or be gash for the defense. They wanted to heat up the quarterback and bring 6 defenders, but guess what? Now they leave themselves susceptible to a big play, something over the middle of the field, because now there are no help defenders left for the Colts man coverage, and the Texans execute and convert on first down. This is really important that the Texans are showing this, especially as the playoffs are really getting tight, There's a lot of teams in the AFC battling for it right now, but really over the last 4 weeks since the Texans have reconfigured their offensive line, once Woody Marks started getting more play, rookie Woody Marks, who's been playing very well, Texans have about a 15th ranked offense in EPA per play, 15th ranked offense in success rate. Now, some of that was with Davis Mills playing, but CJ Stroud played very well against the Colts. I'm very excited to see where this offense can go, match the defense that is playing so well, and keep the Texans very live in a very open AFC playoff race.